Hey everybody, Miss Teacher Kara helping on question number 4. A custodian plans to repaint some classroom bookcases. She has 5 1/4 gallons of paint. All of the bookcases are the same size and each require 3/4 of a gallon of paint. How many bookcases will the custodian be able to repaint with that amount of paint? Alright, so if we kind of visualize one of the cans, 3/4 of a can would be less than one can, and we have 5 1/4 cans of paint. So that means we're finding out how many equal groups are there of 3/4 and 5 1/4. Another way to think of it is we can use proportional reasoning. We can say to ourselves, well, if we can get 3/4 of a gallon of paint for one bookcase, we want to know how many bookcases can we paint if we have 5 1/4 gallon of paint. So either way, you're either going to set up a proportion, which in the end would give you the same thing as this equation, which is how many bookcases can you paint if you have 3/4 a gallon for each one if you have 5 1/4 gallons. Now if we were to solve this equation, step 1 would be to turn this into an improper fraction. This is equal to 21/4. So bring everything else down. We have 3/4 b equals 21/4. Then you say to yourself, what's the opposite of multiplying by 3/4? The answer to that question is you divide by 3/4. What's the same as dividing by 3/4? It's multiplying by the reciprocal, which is 4/3. All of this cancels out. We're left with b. And all we have left to do is to just finish up our computation here. 3 is going to go into that once. It'll go into that 7 times. 4 goes into both of those, each once. So just finish up. What's 7 times 1? What's 1 times 1? And then divide those two numbers and you'll have your final answer.